you both.
Thanks.
So nice. And then Eden, haven't seen you so long, Eden. So we'll have this time to just really go and focus a little bit on our topic today, which is lung health and heart health. And as we know, this time and this area of the body is crucial to our life. Without the heart, without the lungs, there's really not much that we can do in the physical body. So the physical heart, but also the spiritual heart, the emotional heart, are crucial to our well-being. And they're really our core, they're our center. So what we were talking about was, we'll start with experiencing a little bit first. We'll do 2 very, very simple breaths that we actually just going to do for 45 seconds each. They're very powerful. And the first breath will really focus on the lungs and the heart in an intense way. We'll be isolating the whole upper part of the lungs, and we'll be filling ourselves with life energy. The ability to keep our lungs flexible and pliable is crucial to this time and age. As we know, we have had the gift of COVID, which made us aware of the breath of life, which made us aware of our relationship to the breath and how crucial it is to be able to have healthy lungs, right? This whole age, according to ancient wisdom, is actually the next 7 years are a time that one of the challenges is airborne diseases. So the whole 7 years that is coming is ruled by the energy of Uranus, that energy that has to do with the heart and the lungs. So keeping our heart happy and healthy, keeping our lungs happy and healthy. There's my cat. She is joining. Here she is. Keeping our heart happy and our lungs healthy is really crucial to our positive evolution. Our heart and our lungs need to be pliable. Babies have very flexible lungs, right? So we'll work on our capacity to expand our lungs, to massage that lung tissue much deeper than we can actually do through anything else. When we exercise, we breathe in a kind of very patterned way, right? But we're not necessarily expanding our lung capacity. So with this work, with these breaths that we do very short periods of time, we'll work on expanding our lung capacity, the flexibility of lungs, and the ability to take in the breath of life. Before we start, I want to say one more thing. We're blessed to have the breath of life, and it's what connects us all. We can't take it for granted. Some people didn't wake up with the breath of life. The breath of life is the first thing that we get when we come into life, and it's the last thing we give up when we leave. So having a conscious relationship with our breath is really the first and most crucial thing we can do for ourselves. We can't go to a store and buy good breath. We can't have a doctor do it for us. We need to do it for ourselves. And most of us don't value so much what we have until we don't have it anymore. So it's a good thing to strengthen our capacity to breathe strongly and consciously. So much more we could say about the breath's effect on our mind, the breath's effect on our nervous system. When our breath has a regular rhythm, a positive rhythm, we slow down the heart rate, we affect the nervous system, and we actually ultimately change our brain chemistry, which then purifies our blood. Everything starts working properly, and we can make good choices, right? We can activate our frontal lobe, we can do the right thing, so God willing, in the right time. All right, you want to start?
Yes, super.
Okay. So we'll tune in very simply with a super simple mantra just to get us into that space of our practice. The mantra is Aum, A-U-M. So just A-U-M. So you just can place your hands onto your heart. Just come into a nice upright position. You can close your eyes. The spine is long. You can have a little internal smile on your lips if you want to. Just take that moment to really center yourself. Take that moment to just arrive right here, right now in your practice. We'll tune in with our beautiful AUM, Aum, calling on our inner higher self, on our soul. Again, one more deep breath. One more time. Last time. Take a deep inhale. Inhale a little bit more. Inhale a little bit more. And just reach your arms up. And just stretch for a moment. Reach up and shake and exhale. Good. Excellent. And then just relax your hands. Relax your hands down. Good. By the sides. Just be still for a moment. Excellent. And all we're going to do is work with a breath that we call inhale more. So we're going to work on expanding our lung capacity. You can keep your eyes open for this one. So we want to be present with open eyes, almost developing that hypnotic gaze. Focus on one point, having that internal smile. And then just take a deep breath into your heart. Take a deep breath into your heart. Inhale into your chest. And then inhale a little bit more into your heart. Keep the neck relaxed, the shoulders relaxed. Inhale more. You're stretching your sternum. Think of moving your sternum forward. Inhale more. And inhale more. We're expanding our capacity to receive, our capacity to fill ourselves with life energy. Inhale more, just on the upper part of the chest. Navel is slightly in, the spine is long, and see if you can find a little bit more room. Inhale a little bit more. More goodness, more life energy, more joy. Open your eyes. Stay present, confident, smiling, joyous. Inhale. Inhale more peace. And see if you can do one last little sniff. Find a little bit more space, a little bit more expansion. And exhale through the nose. Beautiful. We'll do the same thing again. Take a deep inhale into your chest. If anybody's here with high blood pressure, don't hold the breath too long. Just do it maybe 5 seconds and then exhale, rest, and start again. Inhale more. Inhale more. Think of the sides of the rib cage, the upper rib cage, even your armpits and the upper back. Inhale more. Inhale a little bit more life, joy, happiness, peace. A little bit more clarity, beauty, whatever it is you need. Relax your forehead. Inhale more. Smile. Glowing goodness. Inhale more. Inhale more. We are working on our capacity to expand, to move beyond our comfort zone. Inhale more. These lungs, these arteries are getting a massage from deep.
we are waiting.
I love modern technology.
Yes. Das machen. Oh nein. Okay.
Also, wir müssen kurz warten. Scheint heute ein bisschen schwierig zu sein mit der Verbindung. Ach. Juhu!
Hi.
Du warst
The
plötzlich.
internet went out. How are you? I hope you exhaled after that.
Ups. So.
All right. Excellent. Good. So just inhale deeply. Reach up. Just stretch for a moment and exhale. Excellent. That was a long breath. I hope you exhaled and relaxed before this. So excellent. All right. So we'll move on and we'll go into a rhythmical breath. So again, we'll work on our upper part of the chest. We'll work on our lung capacity, but we'll start with a rhythmical breath, focusing on the heart, focusing on the lungs, the upper part of the lungs, inhaling and exhaling actively. It's a very active breath through the nose, and we're doing it seated. So when we practice this breath seated, it's very, very safe. It's very safe, okay? This is part of what we have, this beautiful Sukshma Vyam lineage, where we work on our subtle body. This is part of this. And we're just giving a little taste, a little experience of it. All right? So come into nice upright position. Spine is long, navel is in. Just place your left hand on the heart, right hand on the heart for now. And we're just going to inhale rhythmically into the chest and exhale. Yes? So here we go. Ready? Deeper. In and out. Inhale, exhale. Good. In and out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. And in, exhale. Smile. Eyes are open. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. Again. Inhale, exhale. In, exhale. And 5 and 4. A little deeper. And 3 and 2 and 1. Now inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Close your eyes. And exhale fully. Beautiful. Now take your hands. The left hand moves onto the, we're working on a belt area. Left hand moves onto a diaphragm. Right hand on top of it. We're going to do the same breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Massaging this part of our body where the liver is, where the diaphragm is, where even the kidneys are right below that. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A little deeper. In, out. Pull the navel in on each exhale. In, out. We're massaging even digestion, reproductive system. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you're on your moon cycle, for all ladies, if you have your period right now, just be gentle on this. It can increase the flow, so just be gentle. Good. Keep up. Inhale, exhale. Oh, Evelyn. Inhale, exhale. We have a wonderful Swiss Sukshma teacher, Shakti Naam teacher here. Nice, good. Inhale, exhale. In and out. A little deeper. In and out. And 5, and 3, and 2, and 1. And inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Close your eyes. Absorb that beautiful prana, that beautiful energy. And exhale through the nose. Good. And just sit quietly for a moment. Just close your eyes. Feel that beautiful life energy. Excellent. Just be with it for a moment. Just be still for a moment. So we worked very deeply with a very, very active breath. 2 types of breaths. First, the inhale, more expanding our lung capacity. And then the pranic breath, which is very, very stimulating, activating. We need to stimulate our lungs to remove dust or phlegm, to keep them happy so they can fight for us. Just sit quietly for a moment. Where there is stagnation, there's decay. We want to move and bring circulation of air, of blood, of all the fluids in the body. So we can have that chi, that prana, that Shakti energy go and work for us. Excellent. We'll move into a very short last breath. And you can open your eyes for this one. I just want to share a mudra. Mudras are hand positions. Mudra is a specific hand position which almost works like acupuncture, like Eden knows, where we hit specific energy places in our hands. Our hands are like a map of the body, right? You could imagine we have the head, the 2 arms, the feet. We have all these reflex or correspondence zones in the hands that correspond to specific organs, to specific energies, even energies within our brain, we can tap into our life energy flow in the body through our hands. They're one of the gateways. Actually, they say the hands have 26 bones, the head has 26 bones, the feet have 26 bones, and the spine, depending on how you look at it, has 26 bones. So those are access points of healing. Right now, we're working with the hands, okay? So there's a mudra, hand position, where you take your index finger and you fold it down to this mound right here. And then you touch your thumb to the middle finger and the ring finger, and you extend your pinky. It's called the heart mudra. This is a mudra that can even help stop strokes. So that person in need might not be able to do it for themselves, but you can put their hands in this position. Yeah? There's a lot to be said about this mudra, but just go into this mudra. It heals the physical heart, but it can also heal with the emotional heart. For a long time, I slept with this mudra. Okay, so it's very, very healing to the heart. All right, and we'll do a super simple breath. Sometimes we call it lovingly the taco breath. You're going to take your tongue and you're going to roll it like a little straw, and you're going to sip in the air through the curled tongue. And then you're going to exhale through the nose. And we're just going to do this for about 90 seconds. It's a cooling breath. It takes care of the fire of our liver, frustration, anger, anxiety. I don't want to say all these things, cancel, none of us has them. It takes care of that, okay? It's cooling, yes? So it's a great way to take care of stress that can build up when we work a lot on computers, when we deal with people, when we deal with this unknown of this time where there's so much change in society, in our political structures, in our society, societal structures, financial structures, health structures. Everywhere there's change. Change is new and it can bring anxiety. So just close your eyes, keep your spine long, and we'll listen to this beautiful prayer. We're just going to inhale deeply and do it in your own timing without forcing. Inhale. And then exhale.
Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me.
Keep your hands in the heart mudra.
Love in my
For those that just joined, touch
love to all.
index finger folds down, thumb tip touches the middle finger and the ring
Peace before
finger.
me,
Pinky finger extends. We have the
peace
heart
at my
meridian
left,
and this little guy here,
peace at my
pinky.
right, peace above me,
Just rest.
peace below me, peace in
We're
me,
inhaling through
peace
curled
in my
tongue,
surroundings, peace to all.
as long as you can without forcing it.
Light before me,
Exhaling through the
light behind
nose.
me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me,
Last
light
round.
in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Love before me, love behind me.
Just sit quietly. Good. And open your eyes. Beautiful. So if you like this exercise, this is something you can take home with you. Remember the heart mudra. Very simple. You can even do it in a meeting or in any situation where you feel you want to keep your center. You're going to keep calm. Take it with you. It's your gift. Okay, so I think this brings us to the end. If you want to learn more about this beautiful wisdom, it is part of Sukshma Vyam, and you can find much more about it on namyoga.com or rootlight.com, or you can visit us, Dr. Levry, on Instagram, Dr. Levry on Instagram. And I just want to thank Eden and Anne and Catherine, who I hadn't met yet, so much for building this beautiful platform of happy hormones. I think it is the most sweet and beautiful union of forces of the heart, and I think the potential is unlimited when we come together in love and just want to share the wisdom to help and uplift. So if you were joining today, just invite your friends, bring your friends, share this time. It's this special time that we're just dedicating to sharing wisdom. So thank you so much. We'll tune out with a long Om Shanti, unless Anne, did you want to say anything else?
Yeah, I said after. We do that first.
Okay. So we'll just finish with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you so much. Thank you.